Well, everybody, welcome back to the Career Cage and welcome back to a new episode. In the last episode, you saw me start the molding process. Not really molding, but I was getting ready to mold. This episode, we're going to start molding. But yeah, guys, anyway, the clay did dry out a couple of times and it cracked. I had to fix it, so it's not as perfect as before. That, and since I had to keep the whole thing wet because it's water-based clay, the mold on the cross got a little worse. Not by a lot. I don't think it's really going to affect it too much. But anyway, guys, let's get in there and start molding, and I'll try to do something like that. I'll put you guys on the tripod or something like that. Talk to you guys while I'm molding or something, but anyway, let's get started. Well, everybody, yeah, this is the product of what I was talking about. I was just going to smear some regular silicone on the cross and onto the sides. Now, I don't want to go down onto the sides. I just want a flat thing. But yeah, guys, this is the first step in my plan, at least. I don't know if I got all the details. As a matter of fact, there's a bubble right there I'm going to fix right now. Just like that. Now, I'm pretty sure I got bubbles in pretty much all different places. And those little registration keys, I tried my best to try to fill them in, but I'm pretty sure there's bubbles on that as well. But yeah, guys, anyway, this was my idea. Now the tube is completely empty, all except for the tip, but I can't get anything out of that. So yeah, next one is going to be this brand new one. Haven't even cut the tip off of it yet. So we'll have a whole tube to play with. But yeah, anyway, guys, yeah, I think that's that. Next step, I don't know if I want to continue with the regular silicone or if I want to try to do proto putty or not, but you know what? I'll probably do the proto putty just to kind of see things, because the proto putty is going to be a little bit stiffer than just regular silicone. So maybe it'll help keep its shape as I mold or as I pour the resin into. But yeah, after this cures, I'm going to throw on another thin, or before I do that, I'm going to let this cure. I'm going to throw some more silicone on there, just a somewhat thin layer, and then I'm going to make some proto putty for this. And I'm going to try to do it all in one sheet of proto putty, but knowing how fast proto putty sets up, I'm probably going to have to do it in stages and just try to silicone the proto putty together. There's just going to be gaps in the proto putty. That's why I did this first, so that way I get a nice skin where the actual resin will be poured into. But anyway, guys, let's let this cure, and I'll be back when it's all done. We're back from our little waiting period. It's only been probably, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes, 45 minutes to an hour. And I was wondering how it would release. Now you can see, like, right there and right there, there's some holes. But I did want to see, and it does release fairly easily. There's no real problems. I did kind of get the registration keys. There are some holes, but we'll patch that up with our next go around. So yeah, anyway guys, I think I'm going to set everything up and then I'll start with the proto putty. Well, first I'll lay down another layer of silicone and then I'll start with the proto putty. Let's get everything set up and yeah, let's get started. But yeah, anyway guys, I got the fresh tube in here. Let's just lay down a thin layer of silicone and then I'll be making the proto putty. Well everybody, this is what I'm going to be using, just regular cornstarch and the silicone. First step, I'm going to pour out some cornstarch. This stuff likes to splatter, so be careful. That looks about right. I can just add more if I need to. And on top of that, I'm going to add the silicone. Now, before I do this, I want to explain something. I need to put enough silicone in here to cover this, but not be a whole bunch extra, and with more silicone you have to mix more. And this stuff does set up faster than you think. So, and when you mix the silicone with the cornstarch, it's about a 50-50 ratio, so it actually doubles in volume because of the silicone. Anyway guys, let's start with this. Let me move you guys back a little bit and adjust you so you guys can see, because once I get started with this, I won't be able to fiddle with the camera or anything, so I hope this shot's good enough for you. Anyway, I'm just going to squeeze some out. I'm not going to add food coloring or anything else like that with it, just because that would take extra time. So I'm just going to take and mix it in. I just really want to get it coated, really. And don't be afraid to get on your skin, on your hands, because it does come off fairly easy once it cures. It doesn't want to stick to your skin, I guess. So don't be afraid to use your hands, because you got to mix this stuff fast. And get some on your hands. Don't afraid to get messy with this stuff. Anyway, and one tip I learned from my first failed proto putty mold is do not wear those nitrile doctor's gloves, because it gives you a false sense of when it's sticky and when it's not. So don't use gloves with this. Like say silicone, it comes off pretty easily. So yeah, don't be afraid of getting on your skin. And I'm actually going to... But anyway guys, I got interrupted for a minute. I'm going to put this on right now. It's not fully mixed in, but I want to be able to do this while it's still malleable. So yeah, and as you guys can see, I didn't get enough on here, or I didn't mix up enough. So yeah, I'm probably going to have to mix some more up. And hopefully, since I put that on as it wasn't mixed in fully, so hopefully that'll take more time to set up. So yeah, hopefully I got enough time to make one even coat of this proto putty. But yeah, anyway guys, this is it. I'm probably going to cut after this next applial. What would you call this? the next time I apply this, or this one. Just because I pretty much said everything I need to say already, so. Yeah, anyway. This is just the process. Now, I'm not really meeting it that great. I'm just trying to do it fast. Because this, well, it's not too bad right now. Then I need to get it flat, so when I mold it, I got somewhere, or something flat to work with. Instead of it being lumpy and not that easy to work with, I need to make it flat. So I'm probably going to do multiple, I guess you would call sessions of this. So yeah, anyway, I'm just going to tear off a little bit. Get a little cornstarch on there. I'm going to try to work with this like I would with regular clay. So, yeah. Now, if I was doing this the right way, I would use molding silicone, but that stuff's a little expensive, so I can't really get any of it right now anyway. Yeah, I can feel this one is already starting to set up, but yeah, anyway guys, yeah, I think this might work out. Hopefully I don't have to eat my own words on that one. Well everybody, the mold is nice and set, it's firm. I kind of washed it off a little bit to clean it. And I did take and demold this and not show you guys just because I want to see how it is, but it demolded just fine. It sticks a little bit, but yeah guys, it's it's a mold. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see that, but it did pick up some decent detail. I'm pretty sure there was some detail lost and stuff like that, but as you can see around the edges, there's a lot of cleanup work. But let me do the cleanup and I'll be back. But yeah guys, anyway, I cleaned it up, but the best is necessary. But yeah guys, you can kind of see it's not exactly flat. If I lay it down on a flat surface, it's not terribly stable, but it's probably stable enough. But I still want to kind of redo these edges a little bit. I'm probably just going to take and put it back on the, I guess you would call this the mold, I don't know what to call this, and try to redo these edges a little bit, probably with just regular silicone again. And I may build this up to make it flat and everything. But yeah. Anyway guys, this video is getting a little long, and my phone's memory is running out, or the phone memory is running out. So yeah, anyway, I'm probably just going to quit it right here, and we'll probably just finish the mold. Next episode, I'm going to try to make it a little shorter and film it a little different, so that way I can complete this mold and start on the next one. Anyway guys, that'll be it for now. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time.